Hello, and welcome back to a little session. I need a coffee break. As you can tell by the title, you already know what we're going to talk about. Because people are going around losing their minds, and it's like, relax, we're going to be okay. So, as you may have heard, Emily Murphy, yes, I still use legal packs. Emily Murphy is refusing to sign off on the transitional agreement, where she then gives President-elect Joe Biden all the passwords, the codes, all the keys he's going to need to transition, to see what positions they would have to fill, etc., etc. Yeah. It's also going to hold, she's also holding back $10 million that can go to assist Joe Biden in putting together his cabinet. And this is just obvious, I was making it obvious that Trump is not going to have a peaceful transition. But we already knew that. He will be doing everything to disrupt the transition. He's even went and changed a few, people don't know this because we're distracted, but he has changed foreign policies, how things are run in the White House, and it's all to impede Joe Biden's administration. Well, Joe Biden's not stupid. He knew this may be coming. You see, 3 months ago, around the summer, there was a slight rumor floating around. And even I was like, what, that don't make sense. Hold on, I need another cup. I love the way this changed colors, and I like stupid things like that. Can't help it. So, with Biden not being stupid and realizing that Trump will not have an easy transition, a peaceful transition, what he saw, of course he saw this coming 3 months ago. So what he did, rumors were flying, that he was putting together a foreign policy cabinet. And he filled it with about 2,000 people, all experts in their fields from every country. It's like experts in that country. Excuse me. Want to get that correct. Let's see. Basically, it's looking to be an all-star team, just like the healthcare team that he revealed over the weekend. That's about 1,000 people, all doctors and experts in their fields of all sorts of sicknesses and illnesses and diseases and germs, and everything that you could want is in that cabinet. Well, he did the same thing with the foreign policy cabinet. And we were thinking, well, why can't I put together, I was thinking, why can't I put together 2,000 people for a campaign when your platform's not even foreign policy? Because he saw that Trump may be doing this. So he's got his people. He's got the 2,000 for the defense cabinet. He's got the 1,000 for the health cabinet. So this is 3,000 people, which leaves the money. Again, he saw this coming. He raised on his own $7 million to go towards his transition team. So the $10 million, that would help out, but he don't need that. He's got the money, he's got the people. Now he just needs a place to set up shop. Well, the Chambers of Commerce has already arranged to allow 20,000 square feet for Joe Biden to set up his transition team and to get things started. Now, to say what Emily Murphy's doing right now is really, that's petty. That's like we're in the house, we're moving in, the furniture's coming in, and you refuse to give us the key to the pantry. Now, the pantry is where, of course, where you have your stores, your storages at. You kind of need to know what's in there, so you kind of, need to know what you need to buy and what you have, and you need to take inventory. So, is it important at this time? Right here and now, no. Maybe later on when the finalization comes around and those passwords absolutely have to be done, got obtained, and all the federal buildings need to come into alignment. Eventually, it will show, it will be problematic. That's what the word I'm looking at. It will eventually be problematic. Right now, Joe's doing fine. What happened is that, of course, Biden, like everyone else, has outsmarted Trump. So he can whine, he can cause a tantrum. Believe me, kids, we're going to be okay. All right. Just be happy that Biden thought of this all in advance. Now, about what's going on. I need another sippy sip. Now, about these changes that's supposed to be made. Let me tell you something. If people in Congress are talking about your viewpoint, if universal health care, and they all agree, all agree, but let's just pretend that they're talking about health care, and health care gets taken care of and resolved. Do you stop fighting? No, you look at something else that you can better, like schooling, public schools, getting them financed, getting the kids the equipment they need. What else can we, pay equality. Let's see, what else? Racial injustice, systematic racial injustice, anything as what I'm getting at is that this does not end. This is not, oh, race is over, we're done. No, it means we get off our asses, now the real work starts. We wanted progress. We wanted a government where reflects the will of the people to make progress. Well, will of the people means you gotta get up and participate. As I stated before, democracy is not a bystander sport. You've got to participate. We got a president who's very smart, obviously. We have a vice president who is a progressive. Now it's up to us to push. Who do we push? We push the senators because they make the laws. And they will do what the people tell them to do because the pressure is high. Now you might be thinking, well, if the senators do what the people tell them to do, why aren't they saying, hey, you lost the votes, all this recount is bull? Because the Republican senators are afraid. Think about it. Trump awakened people who never voted before. He had 5 million more people voted for him in 2020 than 2016. Okay, 5 million new people voted for him. So that means he kept what he got and then added to that. Okay, that's a whole other kettle of fish right there. He has the support of the people. And the senators are afraid that if they do not back Trump, if they don't stand with Trump, that they are going to get slaughtered in 2022 when the midterms come up. And they will not leave Trump until his base leaves him. And everything is pointing that they're not leaving. That means we can't leave either. This fight is not over. If we've got to keep going, and we got to keep going forward. So about this transition of power, and the peaceful transition, there's not going to be one. Don't worry about that. Put it aside. Biden already got his cabinet. He's got the money. He's got the floor space. So put that aside. The only thing that can happen is a little kerfuffle in the court system to force Emily Murphy to sign the paper and go ahead and authorize Biden to have all the codes that he needs to run the federal buildings. My suggestion to Emily Murphy, don't go down with this shit. Don't you dare go down with this shit. Sign the paper, authorize Joe Biden, and resign with dignity. Or at least try and keep some of your dignity. But that's my opinion. And I hope you have a great day. What's left of it. Bye.